North Carolina government counts Hurricane Helene damage. Needs at least $53 billion rally in CAP. The catastrophic flooding and destruction caused by Hurricane Helene in western North Carolina is likely to cause a record-breaking $53 billion in damage and recovery needs, Governor Roy Cooper's administration said Wednesday. The State Budget Office released the preliminary figure for direct and indirect damage and potential investments to prevent similar devastation from future storms. The state's previous record for storm damage was $17 billion from Hurricane Florence, which hit eastern North Carolina in 2018. Cooper told reporters, "It's no exaggeration to call Helene the deadliest, most destructive storm to ever hit North Carolina," Cooper said as he unveiled his request to the General Assembly for $3.9 billion to help pay for repairs and recovery. He called it a down payment on the future of western North Carolina. North Carolina officials say 96 people have died from Hurricane Helene, which brought historic levels of rain and flooding to the mountains in late September. The storm and its aftermath caused 1,400 landslides and damaged more than 160 water and sewer systems, at least 6,000 miles 9,650 kilometers of roads, more than 1,000 bridges and culverts, and an estimated 126,000 homes. The budget, about 220,000 households are expected to apply for federal aid. This staggering damage figure reminds us that we are at the forefront of this recovery effort, the Democratic governor said. The report, which includes Cooper's spending request, was released the day before the Republican-controlled legislature convened for a one-day session to push through additional legislation to recover from Helene. Lawmakers unanimously approved a $273 million package 2 weeks ago that also included language to provide flexibility for state agencies, displaced residents, and officials who administer elections in 25 western. 39 of the state's 100 counties are in a federally declared disaster area. State government coffers have billions of dollars that could be tapped for future recovery spending. There's about $4.5 billion in the state's savings reserve alone. Legislative leaders had not yet released details of what they'll try to pass Thursday. As of Wednesday evening, lawmakers are still reviewing Cooper's request they received Tuesday, according to Lauren Horsch, a spokeswoman for Senate Leader Phil Berger. Any legislation is unlikely to be the full package presented by Cooper and State Budget Director Kristen Walker. Lawmakers are expected to return to Raleigh on November 19 after Thursday. The damage report projects $48.8 billion in direct and indirect damage, along with $4.8 billion in projected mitigation. The CBO estimates the federal government will cover $13.6 billion, with private and other sources covering $6.3 billion. Walker said most of the losses will never be reimbursed. The private share of the spending is likely to be relatively low, because so few homeowners and farmers in the affected areas have flood or crop insurance. Nearly 93% of flood-damaged homes that FEMA verified lacked flood insurance. The report said Cooper's requests include $475 million for a two-phase recovery program for businesses in the hardest-hit areas, with grants ranging from $1,500 to $50,000 in the first phase, and up to $75,000 in the second.